Yo, what's going on, guys? My voice is probably not perfect yet, but I feel ready to record, so why the hell not? Anyway, I'm going to be presenting you a very important battle that I had for the rarely used tournament in Smogon. I think this was round 1, I believe. I don't quite remember. It was either round 1 or round 2, and I won by activity or some shit like that. Let me just adjust the window. No, never mind. I'm not gonna adjust anything. Anyway, I'm playing against a guy called Danilo. He is a well-known Smogon member, and he has a lot of friends, which will be present in this battle because they're mods. I asked to play the battles with the Zalo Specs class, and he refused. So he pretty much rage quit on the first game that he really didn't start. But if I were to be cruel, I would be just pasting the logs that he forfeited on game 1, and I would already have a 1-0 victory on my side. This tournament is a best of 3, so I would have a huge advantage. But I decided not to be a dick, and I didn't do it because whatever. We still battle with the Zalo Specs, and he really didn't care. So him forfeiting on the first turn was really dumb on his behalf, but it really doesn't matter because his friends are mods and they can come in on the battle, and I don't know if he was being ghosted. I know I wasn't. I really don't give a fuck. And the team I'm using is pretty much 5 guys in a Mola, Lilligan, Durant, Almamola, Rotom Cut, Drodigon, and Gallade. And what do you know? He's running Hail because Hail was allowed during the first round of the tournament. He has Snover, Drapion, Walrein, Gallade, Kabutops, and Uxie. So he's got a bunch of Hailstall with Toxic Spikes, which is going to be fucking annoying to face. I'm predicting him to lead off with his Snover. So I think I'm going to lead off with my Rotom Cut just for the sake of getting a Volt Switch, and then go out into probably Gallade to take the potential Blizzard, which is the best thing I have to take it on. And or maybe even Almamola. Probably not because I cannot do too much back. And then kill a Snover and go from there. However, there you go. It's August and Dragon User. There's your friends. Whatever. Never mind. He decides to lead off with Drapion. And I found that kind of weird, but whatever. I cannot stay in, so I go for a Volt Switch, as he's probably going to set up his Toxic Spikes. This is the perfect opportunity for me to go into my Drodigon, which is what I'm going to do. I'm predicting him to predict my offensive move, so I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks, just in case he wants to taunt or something. He decides to go for a second layer of Toxic Spikes, which is perfectly fine by me. I would have gotten those up no matter what, because I don't pack Taunt, and I don't have a spinner. Drodigon is going to be affected by it, Almamola is going to be affected by it, and Lilligan is going to be affected by it. So half of my team is going to be taking a huge dump from his Toxic Spikes. I get some nice damage with the Dragon Claw, and then I put this Drapion to sleep, which is very good, because it's stopping my Gallade once it gets a little bit back of HP, and also my Lilligan. So yeah, I've got 3 win conditions, which are Durant, Lilligan, and Gallade. So those 3 are the ones I'm going to be banking on most, especially Durant and Gallade, because they pack a lot of punch against his team. Anyway, he took a lot of time to decide what to do, and at this point I just went for an HP Rock just to gauge damage, and then I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain. I find out that he is a Wish Gallade, which he was super weird, and I was what the fuck's happening? I'm going to switch to Rotom, because I don't know what he wants to do, and I want to get the trick on this thing, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. I see Drain Punch, I see Wish, it's probably going to have Protect, which he does show right here. I went for Trick, because I didn't know he had Protect, and I'm forced to switch out, and he probably has a status move, or maybe even Psycho Cut or something like that, so he goes into Uxie. I'm going to Trick regardless, because something on his team is going to take it, and they don't really enjoy it. I predicted the T-Wave, so I went to Lilligan, but because it's poisoned, but he takes up the opportunity to set up his Stealth Rocks, which is reliable enough, so yeah, that's a good plan on his behalf. Giga Drain happens. I really don't give a fuck. I'm just going to try and get some damage in, because I really have nothing better to do, and at this point, I think he's just going to go for a Protect to stall me out of our Toxic, and that works out. So, Drodigon is out of here. I don't know what kind of set he's running. I went for Stealth Rod because I misclicked. I really don't know why I did that. I think I wanted to go for a Dragon Claw, but whatever. He's forced to spin, so I know that on my Earthquake he's gonna knock it out, because if I had Stealth Rocks on the field, it would have been pretty bad for his Snover and his Walrein. So, most Snovers are Focus Sash. I just go for a Sucker Punch to break it, and then I know my Rotom can take an Ice Shard very easily, so I'm going to take that thing out. Out comes the Gallade, and I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch, and I'm gonna go to Mola, predicting him to go for Status or the Drain Punch, because I know I'd get poison, so it really didn't matter if he went for Status move or not. I think he didn't show it yet, but I know he has Will-O-Wisp. I don't quite remember if he showed it yet or not. Regardless, something on his team is gonna take a Toxic because he's not gonna switch into Sleeping Drapion on my Alma Mola. So I get this thing poison. He goes for Will-O-Wisp, predicting my switches because he knows that I'm Toxic, but I really don't give a fuck because I need Gallade and Durant to be at a good amount of health, and I think my last guy is Rotom, maybe, I don't remember. Doesn't matter, because I had some Wish going on my side, and some Waterfall damage on this Gallade, so it's all going to be fine eventually. I go for Toxic just on the off chance that he switches. He gets the last Wish off before dying, but yeah. He's going to go into his Drapion, I believe. No, you're going to go to his Uxie, yeah, that's right. It would make no sense to go to fucking Drapion, that's right. So I go into my Durant. He gets the special defense fall, which is gonna let him get huge amounts of damage on my Durant, which is not gonna be funny at all because that Wall Rain has Protect. He can always switch out and do some shenanigans, which I hate. So luckily I still have 6%, so I know I can live one round of Protect. And but that special defense drop was fucking huge because if he gets the double Protect off my Durant, he's not going to be able to sweep anymore, and I have to rely on min-max variation, I think, with Gallade to take out his Wall Rain, because if he gets up a Toxic or something like that on my Gallade, because I'm going to waste my Lone Berry due to the Toxic spikes being on the field, it's not going to be pretty. So, I have 2 Pokemon, he has 2 Pokemon as well. He goes into Wall Rain, he's definitely going to go for Protect, and he nails the first one, because it obviously is 100%. I live it with 1. And at this point, I know he's going to risk it, but I had to go for Superpower. He's going to go for Double Protect, and what do you know? He gets the Double Protect. So he gets the Special Defense Fall. He gets the Double Protect. And, oh, holy shit, what is this? Never mind. I don't know who that guy is. Fuck it. He got up ready. He was making fun of my things because I just misspelled right there. And he was making fun of me. So I go into my Gallade, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go for a close combat. I'm gonna wreck your face. And bam! Eat this decent damage. One shot it, get annihilated, get smashed. And I said get smashed. And look at what this guy said. Don't be so cocky. Yeah, just register that for later. He got hacks on me. I pop him real quick. Especially considering you almost lost. There it is. Due to hacks. Whatever. It's fine. So, I won game 1. Well, this was game 2, but whatever. The first one was him forfeiting, which I really didn't count. And the second one was this one that I won, and he hacks me. So, I got the second game going on. I'm just gonna put it out, and let's see how it goes. So, here it is. I'm using my, whatchamacallit? Oh, this is my double choice band team, which I haven't used it since forever. And I replaced main Electric with Magneton because I figured he would bring some ugly ass shit, like probably even a second Hail team, which is gonna be stupid as fuck. And what do you know? He brought another Hail team with Snover, Rotom, Frost, Slowking, Escavalier, Golurk, and Walrein. So this guy is fucking disgusting, and on top of that, they were making fun of me for owning his ass and saying he got smashed. Now, one crucial thing that happened is that I transferred this team from Showdown, and Showdown kinda sucks when doing this, and I didn't realize until I was in the battle that my Tangrowth did not have Sleep Powder, and my Slowking did not have Thunder Wave, so both of them have only 3 moves. And because of that, I asked if they would let me pretty much just restock my moves and everything. So I didn't realize it until I sent out Slowking, and I was like, wait a second, I don't have T-Wave. I only have 3 moves. There it is. And what are they gonna say to me? You're supposed to have 4. No. He doesn't let me switch. He doesn't let me fix my Pokemon. I'm a bitch. Agreed. Danilo mad. Yeah. Look at this now. Don't pass out in the middle of the match. They're pretty much agreeing with him and making fun of me. And there it is. In that case, I already won because you forfeited one match, and that is completely true. He didn't let me switch up moves, so yeah, I brought it up. And they say it's wrong. And I have logs. They keep saying no. And I know that if I were to keep this up, they would ban me from the channel, and they would give the win to Danilo pretty much. And they say it's not how it works. Still, he doesn't let me switch up moves. So, yeah. I don't know what to do in this situation. I have Pokemon with 3 moves. He forfeits. He gets away with it. I cannot go back, re-challenge, do same leads, whatever. I really didn't give a fuck. But they were making fun of me. They told me I was greedy. And it is time to bring out the A game. Because I'm going to fuck this man up to the ass. Let's get it. I keep it up. I go first line shock break to Sash. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. He goes for another Giga Drain. I just went for Skull trying to get a burn, and I do manage to get it. And I'm gonna go to my Gun because he's probably gonna go for a Giga Drain or an HP Fire Projectile Source Switch, probably to Magneton or whatever. And I'm gonna go to my Ice King again because he's probably gonna go for a nice move, and there it is. Snover is dead. So first phase of the game already done. I managed to take out Snover. So the big deal here is gonna be the Wall Rain because I don't know what set it is. If it's fucking Stall, it's gonna be ugly as fuck because I don't pack my best answers for that. Which is probably my Tangrowth with Sleep Powder because I'm probably faster because I run some speed creep. Whatever. I get the only bit of hacks in the game. I get a Scald crit, and they are already jumping on my face. It doesn't matter though. Okay, let's keep rolling. I go for Scald. He still lives it. I don't get a burn. He gets the miss. And this is the second bit of hacks. Now, I told him I would even slack off so that he could hit me with a Mega Horn. And I'm going to say that right here, as you guys are about to see on the log. To be honest, I have Magneton, and that is true. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is slack off so that it can Mega Horn and kill me because whatever. See, go for Mega Horn and kill me. He said I was dumb. He's fucking retarded. Whatever. I have Magnet Pull. He would have been dead. Whatever. Go for Mega Horn and kill me. I went for slack off. He thought I was lying and pursued it on my Switch. This is what you get for being a dick. So, I'm just gonna go for Skull. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I was being made fun of. I wrecked his ass on the first game. I got hacks. That is true. The Mega Horn miss mattered. The crit didn't matter as much, but whatever. I told him I would slack off. He thought I was lying, and he's gonna pay for it now because fuck it, I don't care. He says word, fuck it, I don't even care about you anymore. I'm just scalding, and you're dead. Okay. Get a nice crit though, which is kind of hilarious. He goes into his Rotom, and I don't know what to expect from this thing because yeah, I don't know if he's gonna Blizzard, T-Bolt, whatever. So I see T-Bolt, I assume he's locked because most Rotoms are fucking Joy Scarves. So for this reason, I'm gonna go to my Gun, and I'm Choice Banded, so I'm just gonna go for a Choice Banded Outrage, wreck something in the face. But the motherfucker is E-Belt. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Whatever. I just hope he's not Lomberry because if he is, it's gonna be super bad. I go to Lilligant and I get the Sleep Powder off, which is gonna be perfect. Now he has a Sleeping Rotom. He has a Wall Rain. He has a Golurk, and he had something else I don't quite remember. Luckily, he doesn't get the first turn, which I would have been pretty pissed off if he got the first turn. So, at this point, I'm just gonna go for a Giga Drain because I have no reason not to. I need to get some Nums back, and even if he switches to Golurk or something to take the HP round, he's gonna get a lot of damage up on that thing. So I really have no reason not to Giga Drain, and I'm able to kill this thing off. So he goes into his Wall Rain. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need some damage, probably even Sleep Powder. So what I'm gonna do is just go for a move. And he outspeeds me, so he's fucking Scarf. He is Scarf Wall Rain. What is going on? I don't understand. Okay, I've got 3 Pokemon. I've got Tangrowth, which is fucking useless. I've got my Escavalier and my Slowking, I think. No, my Magneton. I have my Magneton, that's right. So, I go into Escavalier. The switch out to Golurk is so obvious, so fucking obvious. It's super obvious. I have to go for the Iron Head. and I nailed that prediction right. So Tangrowth comes out because it's really the only purpose it has in this match is to wall fucking Golder, because I really have nothing to do. And I really wanted my my sleep powder right here, because I would have been put something to sleep, but guess what? I can. So he goes for Stealth Rocks, I go for a Giga Drain, and he's gonna go to Wall Rune again. Blizzard kills me, whatever. And at this point, I don't remember what he has left. It's Wall Rain and Slowking, I think that is. So what I need to do is go into my Magneton. I think I'm Specs, or maybe Eviolite, I don't remember. What I need to do is take the hit, or maybe he's gonna switch out to Slowking and Death Fodder, and then pray to God he doesn't have HP Ground and has HP Fire. So Magneton is out of here. I have Magneton and a Scavalier. So if he has HP Ground, he kills my Magneton, but my the Scavalier has a nice chance to take this thing out one-on-one. So he makes a smart play, he fodders off the Slowking, so it's totally fine by me. I get a crit, it really didn't matter because I'm pretty sure this Magneton is Specs. Don't quote me on that, I think I'm 30 with Specs. Regardless, he goes into Wall Rain, and this is the play of the match. He's gonna go for an HP, he's gonna go for a Hidden Power, it's Fire. Well, judging by that damage, I am probably a Violite, but it doesn't really matter because I would have been able to take 2, and I wreck his face. So, I think it's GG because I was really not in the mood to just keep raging at him. I owned his ass. He forfeited. He basically lost 3 games. They were complaining about me being rude. They didn't let me switch up my moves on my Pokemon, and he still got fucking popped. So this is what you get for being a dick. And I was really proud for me actually beating someone who was getting help on the mods. But it really doesn't matter. I won. I moved on to the next round. I actually had some very nice games, and I lost in round 4, I believe, to a good opponent. I lost by hacks, and those matches are gonna be up later. But those were fairly good games, actually, a lot better than this one because this guy was a complete garbage. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like or a dislike for this fucking faggot, and I'll see you all later. Peace.